Now, Kenyatta University, in partnership with the Safaricom, has launched a joint mission to plant 5 million trees by 2030. The initiative seeks to increase Kenya's forest cover and calls on citizens to move from apathy to action by taking personal responsibility for growing trees, not just planting them. Anyango Sylvia reports from KU's main campus.
Safaricom's commitment to environmental conservation has now taken root at Kenyatta University. Through this partnership, the two institutions have embarked on a mission to plant 5,000 trees within the university's 1,000-acre piece of land, 500 of which are fruit trees. Representing the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Wainaina, Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Outreach, Professor Caroline Thurua, emphasized the importance of the initiative in helping the university achieve its sustainability goals.
It's a partnership that we have developed over time for various activities within the university, but today we are focusing on tree planting. Today we have a target of planting 5,000 trees, and it is interesting because our target for this year is actually 130,000 trees, and therefore this will make a major step towards helping us to achieve our targets. We have already had several other sessions of planting trees, several other days, and therefore this is part of helping us to move towards achieving the target.
Safaricom continues to champion environmental conservation through various partnerships across the country, focusing on biodiversity restoration and aiming to plant 5 million trees by 2030. According to Safaricom Chief Corporate Security Officer Nicholas Mulila and Chief Consumer Business Officer Fwazia Ali, the initiative serves as a major mitigation effort against climate change by addressing carbon emissions caused largely by industries and energy-intensive activities.
When you want to conserve the environment, in an environment like ours, you start with planting trees. And we have done this for a number of years now as a company. Today, we have planted over 2 million trees in collaboration with Kenya Forestry Service.
And the reason we are doing this at Safaricom is because we want to become net zero, a company that's generating net zero into the environment by 2050. And we're doing this in two ways. On the demand side and the consumption side, we are trying, our biggest consumption, of course, is diesel on our sites. So we are now converting our sites to solar. As we speak, 25% of our sites are now solarized, and we are going to continue with that initiative. By 2030, we want to ensure that 100% of our sites are supported by solar. Secondly, we also make sure that how we've built the offices, we are also trying to conserve energy. So we have lights that have motion sensors that only come on when people are in the room, and during the day we have natural lighting.
However, the program faces challenges, including the impacts of climate change to partners and shortages of quality seedlings. To improve tree survival rates, Safaricom has developed a digital app as the growth of each tree planted.
We just have to find a way, because the rains are not coming in the way that we were expecting. So it's about finding a way in which we can plant the trees in the October season so that it very much coincides with the April season. By the time we get to the long rains, the trees that we have planted now have a much higher rate of survival. But in that period between October and April, where there is requirement for substituting with water, that's why we have to plant them close to community so that the watering can continue.
Despite the hurdles, Mulila assured that this partnership marks just the beginning of deeper collaborations with the university. Anyango Sylvia, KUTV.